Hello everyone, welcome to HYPNOTIC Crochet. Thank you all very much for being here today. I hope that the new setup that I have will work better than last time. I'm sorry for all of you who were with us last week and experienced all the technical difficulties. Please let me know in the chat if you can see me better than last time, if you can hear me better, that would be great. I see a lot of familiar faces in the chat, that's great. Hi Catherine, Catherine is my moderator, thank you for being here with me. And hello to Judy, hi Judy, and Angela, and well, the chat is moving very quickly for me. I'm not yet experienced in following the chat along with the live stream, so in case you commented something or said something and I missed you, I'm sorry. I'm not ignoring anyone on purpose. So just know that I very much appreciate all of you being here and that you joined me today. Hi Wilma, hello, joining us from the Netherlands. Hello to everyone. Okay, people say that the picture and the sound are very clear. I'm very happy because this was Labor Week for us here. We did a lot of renovations on the house as well as a lot of work on my craft room, including a whole new equipment, software, and etc. Oh, thank you for saying I look pretty. Thank you very much. So today is part 2 of my big yarn subscription club survey. This was a year-long project, and if you missed part 1, then the link to part 1 is in the description box below this video, including all the other links for all the clubs that I have mentioned in part 1 and I'm going to mention today. So everything you need is in the description box below this video. Wherever there are codes to get a special discount and so on, I also attach it in the description box. So if there's any kind of discount to be gained, I made sure that you guys will get it. So okay, my chat is not moving. So I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to redo that. Okay, so as I've said, this is part 2 of the yarn subscription club survey, and I got to half of my list on part 1, and I see Trisha. Hello, hi, welcome. And so but last week as I was talking about Crochet Surprise, the typical technical difficulties have occurred and I had to stop the live stream. So this will be the first club that I'm going to talk about today, and then I'm going to continue on. But before, to those of you who weren't here for part one or did not watch part one, quickly going to mention once again what it is that I'm talking about in regards to each one of the yarn clubs and what kind of information I have included in my survey. So first of all, of course, I'm going to mention which club I'm going to talk about, and then I will tell you what you get. So what is it that you get in this club, in your hand, let's say. Okay, let's say it this way. What is it that you actually get in the box that comes to your house? And afterwards, we will talk a little bit about perks. If there is anything like special perks for members of the club, like special discounts on the website, if there is a special Facebook group for members only, if there is a special YouTube tutorials and so on, everything that comes along with the club that is not actual physical things. And then we will talk about what do you pay? How much does that yarn club cost per month or per year or per, I don't know, quarter, depending on what club we're talking about. And then I'm going to talk about the options to stop, skip, or freeze your subscription for any reason that you might need. Then in case I have to show you what I got from that club, then I will show it. I don't have things from all the clubs to show, as I have mentioned last time. Some of the things I've already used, some of the things I used in giveaways or just gifted to my friends. So I don't really actually have physical all the stuff that I got through the year, but whenever I do have something to show, I will show it to you. And then I will talk about my personal opinion. What were my personal impressions of the club? What did I think of it? What did I think of what I got? My personal opinion is, as it sounds, an opinion. So I absolutely understand if you do not agree with me, and I'm totally fine with it. And you are welcome to tell me your opinions in the chat. But as it is my survey, so I did think that I should include my personal opinion. And of course, I will tell you if I decided to keep the club or not, but that is coming in the end. And then I will mention who do I think it is good for. So who do I think this club is? Because after all, the main purpose of this survey is to help you, my viewers, decide which one of these yarn clubs is the one you should subscribe to. So before I start talking about Crochet Surprise, which was the last club that I spoke about last week, I'm going to try to hop back into the chat and say hello and answer any questions that have already come up. And once again, I remind you all, I am pretty new to being live on YouTube, so if I can't keep up with the chat, I'm sorry. I see that Kim from Affordably Crafty is with us, and hey, HD from Handmade Designs, hello for joining. Thank you all for being here. People are talking between themselves, that's wonderful. And D, hi D, welcome. Okay, so if everyone is ready, then with your permission, I am going to start by talking about Crochet Surprise, which was the last yarn club that I mentioned last time, and I didn't really get to talk a lot about it. So have you guys heard of Crochet Surprise, other than the fact that Seta gets it and does an unboxing of it every month? Do you guys know Crochet Surprise? Have you ever seen what's in there? Let me know in the chat. Oh, Trisha, I miss you too. I'm sorry. I know my life has been hectic. I had no time at all to do any socializing lately. So I'm sorry, you guys. I haven't been to Zoom in 4 months. And I think I barely went on other people's lives other than maybe Alicia's, which I am always on. Okay, so To my questions, have you heard about Crochet Surprise? I see one yes from Quilty Crocheter. I assume that's to my question. So what we're going to do is we're first going to look at the Crochet Surprise website, and I will take you with me. Don't worry. So here we go. That was fun, wasn't it? Okay, so this is the Crochet Surprise website. And when you first go onto the Crochet Surprise website, you will get this spin the wheel option here. And this spin the wheel pretty much gives you different kinds of benefits that you can get while subscribing. So you just put in your email address and you press the wheel, and you might get a free yarn bag, and you might get a free hook set, but you might also get no prize or next time, so it's not guaranteed that you will get something. But I spun the wheel the first time I logged onto the website, and I got 10% off my first box, which is nice. So in case you are thinking of a membership to that club, it's worth to give it a try. And this is the Crochet Surprise basic website. So they updated their website lately, and I must say I did take a look. It is way more user-friendly now than it was when I signed up for the club in February, I think it was. So they did go through a big change, and I like that. But that's for the perks later. Hi Tammy, here and listening. That's very nice of you. D is saying, yes, I used to get it and I loved it, but I had to stop getting it because I already get Knit Crate and Darn Good Yarn. Okay, yeah, we will talk about multiple clubs later on. All right, so what do you get? With the Crochet Surprise box, what you normally get is some yarn, obviously, a pattern. You get one pattern every month of a project which you can make with the yarn, and you get yarn to make the project. And if it is a project which requires buttons, safety eyes, filling materials, and so on, then you will get that as well. And another very nice thing that you get with Crochet Surprise, which I personally like, is the tea of the month. I wanted to show you past boxes, but when you press on past boxes here, nothing comes up, which is a little annoying. Okay, but let's go to join us now. Maybe we will talk about what you get once we go forward. But yeah, you get the tea of the month, which is a very nice addition and something that is kind of, I don't want to say unique to Crochet Surprise, because other yarn clubs sometimes do also send tea, but it's kind of like distinctive. They get the same brand of tea every month, and it just varies from one month to another. So this is what you get. The Crochet Surprise box costs $29.95 a month, and we will talk a little bit about more about that when we get to what you pay. But we want to see what exactly you get in the box. And why did last time I mentioned, there it is, that's the picture I wanted to show you guys. So as you can see, you get the yarn, you get the pattern, you get the tea of the month and some extras. But the yarn that you get in the Crochet Surprise boxes are 100% of the time mass-produced big box stores yarns. So you will get Bernat, you will get Caron, you will get Lion Brands, you will get I'm sorry, I'm out of like big brands of the US that I know. But yeah, you will get maybe Red Heart, big brands that you can also get, you know, in big box stores. Nothing, it's not specialty yarns, it's not special edition yarns, it's not high quality hand-dyed yarns. It's mass-produced yarns that you can get in the store, you can get online, on Amazon, on the different websites, and so on. That's the kind of yarn that you get in Crochet Surprise. That's, I'm not stating it out as a bad thing. It's just something worth mentioning, because as I've said, you do pay $29.95 a month, which is, let's say, $30 a month. And if you live like me outside of the US, then you also pay international shipping on top of that. So now we get to what you pay. So if you live outside of the US, it adds up to almost 50 euros. That's okay, let's talk in dollars. It's almost $52 a month for this box of yarn, which, as I've said, when you get brands like Bernat, Karen, Red Heart, and so on, 3 skeins of Red Heart yarn, tee, and a pattern, as much as it is nice, it is not worth the $52 a month. Okay, so for international subscribers like me, the price on this box is way too high. If you are within the US, free shipping on your first box, and afterwards, I don't know, you probably pay like flat rate shipping within the US, which cannot be as expensive as shipping outside of the US. So if you live in the US, it's a good price on the box for what you get. If you live outside in the US, it's not a good price. Stopping, skipping, or freezing your subscription. As far as I have come across, there is no option to skip, freeze, or stop your subscription. Of course, there is an option to stop your subscription, but not to skip a month or freeze your subscription for a few months. That does not exist. What I got? Well, I cannot show you what I got because all the Crochet Surprise boxes that I have received, I used for giveaways just as they were. I did show a few of them on some of my videos, but then I gave them away, just everything that was in the box, just as it came. I closed it and I shipped it to people as giveaway prizes. But what was in the boxes that I got, one time we got 2 cakes of Kaboo yarn, which was nice. I think the pattern for that month was a runner, like a table runner. Then we got, there was one time when the pattern was fingerless gloves, and we got Karen Simply Soft in 2 different colors, so you can choose which color you want to make. And one thing I did really like with the Crochet Surprise boxes is you get way more yarn than you actually need for the project, so you can even make 2 of the same projects, and sometimes even 3 of the same project with the amount of yarn that comes in the boxes. And I do like that they give different color choices. So other than one month, which was an amigurumi, that you actually had to use all 3 colors of the yarn that came in the box to make that amigurumi, when we had a hat. One month there was a pattern of a hat, and we got the yarn in 2 different colors, so you could either choose which one you want to make it or make it in both, and so on. So you get my point. So what I got, very nice yarn, just not something that I would pay that much for. Oh, there is one thing that I forgot to mention, but let me bring you back to me real quick. So one thing that is very, very important to mention about Crochet Surprise is their amazing, over the top, wonderful customer service. If there's something to say about this company that is better than any of the other clubs, is customer service. I have not come across such good customer service, such open ear to what customers have to say, like I did with Crochet Surprise. I think I wrote back and forth with Sarah, which is actually the woman who does the Crochet Surprise boxes. I wrote back and forth with her. I emailed with her for about 2 weeks, back and forth, about things that have to do with the subscription, with the box. I spoke about my personal impressions, and I spoke about things that I thought that could improve it for international subscribers. I think they don't have that many international subscribers, and so I really felt like my opinion was appreciated, and she really took in things that I had to say. So my personal opinion of the Crochet Surprise box is that it's a project in a box. You get everything you need to make the project, the yarn to make it, and some tea that maybe you can drink while sitting and crocheting it. It's very nice. It has a very nice concept, but it has more potential than it's actually using at the time, because they are sending, or they have the Crochet Surprise boxes. The actual box, the physical box, is about this big. So it's really, really big, the box, when you get it, which is also maybe why the shipping outside of the US is so expensive, and why my box twice was stuck at customs. So yeah, they have a huge potential. They can put so much yarn into those boxes that they can really afford to have patterns for larger projects. If they only had larger projects in there, they could have uplifted this this box, maybe, I don't know, 3-4 levels up. Imagine getting towards Christmas time, let's say in the beginning of October, you will get a lot of yarn, because the box is very big and they have a lot of room, in different Christmas colors, and make Christmas afghan, for example. This is something that the other clubs don't offer. One of the things that I mentioned when I was talking about Knit Crate is how often the patterns are like a shawl or gloves or a cowl and hat, because of the small amount of yarn that comes in the boxes. But with Crochet Surprise, they have the amounts, but they don't reach out to realize this huge potential, and that's something that I would wish to see from them. Who is the box good for? It is good for US citizens. Outside of the US, the price is just ridiculous. It is not worth it. And it is good for people who don't mind paying the $30 a month to get yarn that they can just go to, I don't know, the Hobby Lobby, Walmart, Michael's, wherever you guys go to buy your yarn. So if they don't mind getting the kind of yarn that they can just go to the store and buy, because they like the added value of someone choosing the project out for them, packing it very nicely in a box with everything they need to complete it. So all they have to do is literally make them some tea, sit down, and make it. So that's who it's good for. And that concludes my survey of Crochet Surprise. So I'm gonna jump back into the chat and try to see what you guys were talking about while I was talking about Crochet Surprise. Okay, I see a lot of hi people. People are talking to each other. That's very nice. Lori says, I saw this on Seta's Place. She does tutorial for them. Yes, Seta does the video tutorials for Crochet Surprise. That is correct. Dee says, hi Lori. Yes, I've seen Seta's unboxing and tutorials, which is way cool. Yeah, it's very nice. Jeannie on the Hook Crochet, she also gets a box from them once a month to give away to her subscribers. I haven't actually seen her do or like get the box and make something out of it. I think she only gets it, shows what's in it, and then she gives it away. Dee says, the last box I got from Crochet Society was the big box of yarns. Yeah, well, I spoke about Crochet Society the last time. It was in part 1 of the survey. Yes, Catherine, it is a lot for that kind of box and the kind of yarn that you get in it. And Squishy, hi. Hi. Welcome. Okay, so before I move on, do you guys have any questions or any remarks you want to make about Crochet Surprise specifically? Or if not, then I will move to talk about the next yarn club. I had to go back and talk about Crochet Surprise because last time I started talking about it, then my camera sort of shut down. Video was buffering, chat was still going, then some people could still hear me, some people couldn't anymore, so I had to stop. But I did want to give them the attention they deserve, so and the review that they deserve. Okay, well, if you guys have any questions, just pop them in the chat and I'll try to look at it. Meanwhile, I'm going to continue and I'm going to talk about Lola Did It. This was definitely one of my favorite clubs that I got this year. Jamie says, "Hi all, sorry my granddaughter called and interrupted." Haha, that's the good kind of interruption though, or that's, I think. Okay, so Lola Did It. This was one of my absolute favorites this year. Now I'm going to take you to the Lola Did It website, but before I take you to their website, I want to say the yarn club that I subscribed to this year from Lola Did It was the Quotable Dumbledore Yarn Club. Now that yarn club, if I remember correctly, is about to end. I think it's coming to an end now in December, but she does have other clubs available on her website. So I'm going to give my impressions on the yarn club that I was subscribed to, but I'm more trying to give my impressions of Lola Did It as a supplier of yarn clubs, because she does have other clubs that you can still register to, just not the specific one that I got. So let's go to the Lola Did It website. And I'm gonna do my fun you thing. Look at this. Okay. So now we are on the Lola Did It website. When you come to the Lola Did It website, this is what you'll be greeted by. She currently, of course, has a Christmas thing going on. But we are interested in subscriptions. So it's right here, right in the middle. And all you have to do is click on it. And once you click on it, you will get all the current clubs which she currently has to offer. So as you can see, currently there are two clubs that you can subscribe to. There is the Downton Abbey Yarn Club, upstairs and downstairs. And there is the Hippos for Little Celebrations Clubs. And this one says from $26. And I had that with my yarn club too. So clubs which have a fixed price, like this one, I think there's less options to choose from. And the clubs that has from a certain price, you can choose different amounts of yarn that you get in the club. You can choose the yarn weight and so on. So when I went on the website to sign up for the club that I subscribed to, as I've said, it was the Quotable Dumbledore Club, and it was based on different quotes of Dumbledore from Harry Potter. Now, being a Potter fan, I just had to subscribe to that club, and in general, I really like it when people base colorways off of something that is not visual. So if you take a picture and you look at the picture and you take the colors from the picture and then you dye the yarn to fit those colors, that's one thing. But it's a whole other talent to take something like a quote, a sentence from a book, a line from a movie, an idea, and turn that into a colorway. That's a lot more thought put into, And so that is what I really liked about that club. The ability to take an idea and translate an idea into a colorway, I thought is a big talent. So what do you get? Just for the purpose of giving you guys the idea of what I'm talking about. So when you subscribe, you have the page of the Yarn Club right in front of you and everything that you're going to get, and it tells you exactly what you're going to get. So for example, with the clubs that are currently available, the Downton Abbey one, it says that included in your package will be a skein of Lola Original and one little Lola Original. So that's just her yarns. You need to know her yarns or go on the website and find out what exactly that means. But with this specific club, there is no option. This is what you're going to get when you sign up to the club. So you'll get one skein of this and one skein of the mini in the colorway of the month. But if you go, for example, for the Hippos for Little Celebration Club, where I said it starts from $26, and in these kind of clubs where it starts from, that's where you have the options. So here you can choose what kind of yarn will be in your monthly package. So there's why doesn't it let me press on it here? Maybe it might be that at the moment you can only sign up for the original. Maybe she's just out of specific yarns. But here you can see options. So it says you can choose any of the yarn bases below. If you choose a yarn base, it is a single skein of yarn. So with this club, what you get is one skein of one of these options that you choose. So you can either get a mini set, which is one full skein of the main Hippo colorway plus 4 little skeins in the complementary colors, or you can get what they call a sock set, which is one full skein of the colorway and one mini skein in a complementary color. Or you can get what she calls a project set, which is one full skein of the exclusive club colorway and one full skein in the same yarn base but a complementary color. So these are the options of the Hippos for Little Celebrations Club. And of course the price, as I've said, when I subscribed to the Yarn Club, I chose the yarn that I wanted, and then I got a different price according to which option I chose, of what kind of yarn I want to get. Perks, other than getting the club every month, some months there was like a little extra together with a yarn, and some months there wasn't. So I don't think that's like a set thing. I think she just sometimes puts something in and sometimes she doesn't. But in terms of perks on the website itself, there's like a point system on her website. So every time you order, you get a few points, and then every few orders you might be able to get like a little extra to come with your order. But since all I got from her website was the Yarn Club, and I never made any order on the website that was not the Yarn Club, I never used my points. But if you are a customer and order from her more often, then it might be worth it. And what you pay, I just told you, so it depends on the club. It's either $26 for this club or $34 for the other one. Those are the two clubs available now, but every couple of months she comes up with a new club, so you just should keep an eye out if one of these two don't interest you. Stopping, skipping, or freezing, there is the option. So once you are a member of the Yarn Club, you have like your own login at the website, and you can log in every month and see, and if you want to skip a month or stop your subscription, it's just a press of a button. I don't know about freezing. I haven't seen an option to like freeze until I say further, but you can go every month and skip the month until you want to start getting it again. I'm gonna talk about what I got, because this is something that I actually have a few options to show you here. I do have some of the yarns that I did not use, so I'm gonna take you guys back to me, and now I can show you some of the yarns that I got in this club. So where is it? Here. So as I've said, the yarns are, I already showed some of them on my videos. The yarns are based off of different quotes by Dumbledore from Harry Potter, and this one was called, the colorway was called Words, and I'm really sorry that I don't have the actual quote here to show you what it's based on, but this was the first colorway that I got from her. Now I chose to get one skein of a DK yarn, so this is what I have, and all, as I've said, once you sign up you get the same yarn base every month, and just the colorway varies. So this was one of the ones that I got. I think this, once when I subscribed, I think this was the first one I got. And then we had this beauty. Let's see, look at that. That is gorgeous, and I must say the yarn itself is of the very, very high quality. I absolutely love, adore Lola Did It yarns. I mean, my only impression of them is what I got in my yarn club, because as I've said, I never ordered something that wasn't the yarn club. But I mean, look at that. Look at this. This is a beautiful colorway, and it's squishy and soft, and it is just amazing. Then this is one that I actually saved. I saved the tag with the coat on, because I had a question to ask you guys about this one. So I'll first show you. This is the colorway. Look at this. This is green with some brown speckles. Joe, hi Joe, hi, thank you for coming. Thanks for joining me. I'm very happy to have you here. Welcome. So this colorway was called Happiness, and the quote from Dumbledore was, "Happiness can be found even in the darkest of times if you only remember to turn on the light." Now, first of all, this is one of my absolute favorite Dumbledore quotes. It's a wonderful, wonderful sentence, and just something to take with you in life in general. But look at this colorway and tell me, would you choose this colorway to be your portrait of happiness? I mean, that was I think out of the whole time that I got the club, this was the 1 month that I love the color. I do love the color. I just don't think that the color matches the quote. But that was the one time that I think that the colorway didn't match the quote. Everything else was just wonderful. But look, I mean, these also look really good together, don't you think? I mean, I love it, and I love that you get the same yarn base every month. So if you want to keep them all for the whole year and then make a big project out of them, you can. Or if you just want to make a project out of 3 of them, you can. And well, I can show you more of them. I have many of them, because I love them so much that it was very hard for me to decide what to do with them. This one, for example, is called Earwax. Wow, that's very Harry Potter, yeah. Look at this colorway. What do you think about that? Isn't that just gorgeous for now, for fall? Wonderful, I love it. So that's what I got with the Lola Did It yarn. My personal opinion, I told you guys, I loved the club. I was very sad it was limited to only 12 months. I have not yet signed up for a new one from Lola Did It. I think I will though, because as I've said, the yarn was amazing. And even though the price, it starts, you saw that the cheaper club was $26 a month, and the other one was $34 a month out of the ones that are currently available. And when you put shipping to Europe on top of that, then it gets a little bit more expensive. But what I did love about Lola Did It, that it does not come in a box. So if you're an international subscriber, you get it fast because it's not a box. It's like this mail envelope. And it's cheaper because it ships in an envelope and not in a box. And most of the time it does not get stuck in customs. So my personal opinion, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I only have good things to say about Lola Did It. Who is it good for? Anyone who likes very, very high quality yarn and very, very high quality hand dyed, or like very high talent for, very good talent for dyeing hand dyed yarn. So she has that. Okay, I'm gonna try to read some comments. Okay, Catherine says, I love Lola Did It, but the yarn is pricey and the shipping is crazy. The clubs are amazing though. Yes, as I've just said, the yarn is wonderful. It is on the pricier side. Personally, I thought it was worth it. Tammy says, especially considering Kaboo yarn here in the US at Walmart store is only... Oh, that was, I guess, about the Crochet Surprise box. Tammy says that the Kaboo yarn is $3.47 at the Walmart. So, yeah, you get 2 cakes of Kaboo in the box and you pay $29. Yeah. Catherine says, I need to make myself a scarf with that gorgeous red. Yes. I think it will turn into a cowl at some point, probably. Joe says, that's a great quote. I think that was about the happiness. Yes, as I've said, one of my favorite, absolute favorite Dumbledore quotes. Lori says she loves the green yarn. Green is my favorite color. So yes, beautiful green is my happiness. That's great. I'm very happy to hear that, Lori. It's not that I don't like green. As I've said, I do like the colorway, but if someone would have told me to, but that's what I was saying. It's like, it's very individual because you're translating a quote into a color. And I think that was the one time that I said, oh, I may have chosen a different color for happiness. But however, happiness is like such a broad idea and everyone have their own idea of happiness. So of course it's not going to fit everyone. Joe says, it reminds me of Endless Green Pasture. Oh, Endless Green Pasture. Yes. Catherine says, happiness is very personal. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was just saying. Dee says, yeah, I think yellow for light. I guess the ew, that was where the earwax comments, definitely. But I did think it was very funny of her to choose that as a colorway. I mean, it's very like fun in a not like a funny haha way, but fun in like a good spirited way. Emma says, I have Destination Lane and Flockbuster from Erin Lane bags. I'm not sure. I'm not exactly sure what that was in relations to. Oh, okay. Those are sets of project bag and skein of yarn. And I get, so Destination Lane and Flockbuster were the names of the colorways or of the clubs. Joyce and Erin Lane bag. Oh, I have seen so many people with the airline bags, but I've never got myself one. Okay, those are subscriptions. Okay, so those are subscriptions, and you get a bag and a skein of yarn that are on the same that are from the same inspiration every month. Did I get that correctly? I will tell you the truth. I have gone on the Erin Lane website a few times before, because many people that I watch have things from there, from her. However, shipping, international shipping. No, I didn't. I didn't do it. It was too expensive for me. Okay, any questions or remarks about the Lola Did It before I move on to the next club that I have to talk about? I have 33 people in the chat, and I am stoked, and thank you all very, very much for joining and for being here, and I would highly appreciate it if you hit the like button. If you're not yet subscribed to my channel, I would really, really, really appreciate it if you do. Before moving on to the next yarn club, there are 2 giveaways that I have to choose winners for today, and I will do it in just a second. But before I do it, I will give you guys a chance to open a second tab on your computer, and if you still want to enter the giveaways, then I will give you now the chance. So in my last 2 lives, one was the hobby, the everything you want to know about hobby yarns live. I put one of these hook cups as a giveaway. This is from Hobby. It is very, very cute, and I keep mine in there, and I have another one just like it that is a giveaway for the Hobby live that I did. So if you want to enter the giveaway, all you have to do is go back to the video of the Hobby yarn live stream that I did 3 weeks ago. I'm not sure. I think it was 2 weeks ago. And if you comment on that video now, which one is your favorite hobby yarn, or let's say if you never ordered from Hobby, then which of the yarns on the Hobby website would be your favorite, or the one you would most like to try. And if you comment that on the video, then in a little bit I will do the random comment picker from that video, and we'll choose a winner for that. And the second giveaway that I did was for part 1 of the Yarn Subscription Club survey. That was the live that I did last week, and that's also, if you go back to my channel, don't close this window, open another tab, go to my channel, and go to last week's live. It's called part 1, and then this was the giveaway for that. It is this wonderful Darn Good Yarn Notion pouch, and this really cool skein of banana fiber. Yes, this is banana fiber from Darn Good Yarn. And all you had to do is comment on last week's live video which of the yarn clubs, the subscription clubs that I talk about, was your favorite, or the one you would have chosen. So I give you the time now to open another tab, go to the videos, comment. I will do the draws in just a little bit. But I'm gonna go on and talk about the next yarn club, since I don't see any comments or questions about the Lola Did It. So I'm gonna go on to Yarnable. Now, while I pull up the Yarnable website, I'm going to ask you guys if you have ever heard about Yarnable. Do you know what it is? Do you know someone who gets it? Have you watched someone get it, or unbox it, or open it on a different channel? Then tell me in the chat, and I'm going to take you to Yarnable. So this is the Yarnable website, and as you can see right now it says Yarnable get notified when we reopen. So Yarnable gets new subscribers only 3 times a year. So I think it's every 4 months, if I'm not mistaken. It might be 3 times a year, so once every 4 months, or it might be 4 times a year, once every 3 months, but I'm not sure. So then they open for new subscribers. And when they open for new subscribers, you have about 3 or 4 days to subscribe to the Yarn Club. So right now they are closed, but you can sign up to get notified whenever, as you can see here, you can sign up to get notified whenever they open for new subscribers. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the sneak peek, since you guys can't really subscribe right now, then it's not too bad if I show you guys what's coming in the Yarnable. So just to give you guys an idea. Oh wait, but before we do that, I totally skipped something. Wait, I'm sorry. I'm gonna go back real quick. So the Yarnable subscription club is $32.99 a month, and that is not including shipping. Okay, so as it says plans starting at $32.99 a month, and what does it mean starting from? I will talk about in a second. So let's go to the sneak peek so you guys can get an idea of what you get. So when you sign up to Yarnable, you can decide if you want to get 1 or 2 skeins of yarn of either DK or fingering weight yarn. So you can either get 1 skein of DK, 1 skein or 1 skein of fingering, or 2 skeins of DK, or 2 skeins of fingering. And of course, each one of these options costs differently. And in addition to the yarn that you get every month, you get a, you know what? I'll show you in just a second what exactly you get inside. But here's an example. This is the December colorway. This is what will be in the December Yarnable Club. And this is what was in the November club. Look, it is beautiful, beautiful colors. And this was October. This was the Halloween colorway, very nice. And then we can see here September. This was very beautiful. I loved that one. And this was August. So beautiful, beautiful things. And I'm gonna take you guys back to me now because I'm gonna continue talking. So Yarnable. This is what you get, as I've said, and we're going to talk a little bit about what you get in the box. I have a little treat for you. I'm going to do an unboxing of the latest one that I got right now. But before I do that, I just want to say, when I was talking before about what you get and the options that you can have, either 2 or 1 and so on, I forgot to mention that there is one more option. You can either get 1 box every month, or you can do a quarterly subscription where you get a box every quarter. And then instead of getting a box every month, you will get one every few months, and then those colorways of that month will be the ones that you get. So we're going to do, so we talked about what you pay, and we talked about what you get, and you get perks, which I will talk about in a second when I do the unboxing of the box. Stopping, skipping, or freezing the subscription are all available on the website. In case that you need, you have like your own membership area where you can do all of that. So now we're gonna do what you get and what I got together, and I'm going to unbox the latest Yarnable box that I got together with you guys. So this is the Yarnable box. This is how it comes. It's very nice and small little box. And we're gonna open it. Wait, this is the right way. So when you open your box, inside there is the box of goodies. This is all the extras, everything that comes as an extra in the box, and it's always all together in a beautiful bag. So you get the postcard, which on the front side you will be seeing the colorway of the month, and on the back side you have a list of everything that's included in this month's box, as well as a link to go and get, it says scan the code or bookmark the link below or for more infos about the items in your box, pattern suggestions, and to connect with us on social media. So there is, of course, the Facebook group for members of the club where you can connect with other members. And as I've said, there is this QR code that you can scan, and then it will take you to the patterns of the month. So this month we got, oh, and what you get plus perks together. Every month you get this little scratch off card that you can scratch off to get different discounts, different deals, and so on, that you can then use on the website on their shop. I got free shipping once, which was very nice because, you know, I'm an international subscriber, so free shipping, yay! And one time I got 20% off, and well, I'm not gonna scratch this off now, but you got one with every box that you get. Then this month we got this little sticker. Let's see from the camera. It says, "I knit so I don't kill people," and this is right on cue for me. For the people in the chat who knows me personally outside of YouTube, then you know exactly where this sticker is going to go. And we got this little yarn journal. So it says, "You can't buy happiness, but you can buy yarn," which is, you know, just the same. It comes with a little pen, and it's like a little notebook. Can you see that? So when you close it like this, come on, focus camera. No? I don't know why it doesn't focus right now. Okay. So these were the extras for this month. And then you get the yarn, and it comes in this wonderful little bag. And I am getting the DK. Again, as I've said, you can choose if you want to get the DK weight or you want to get the fingering, just as was with the Lola Did It. So I get the DK, and this is this month's colorway. Okay, look at that. That's gorgeous. Isn't this beautiful? I was just saying the other day, I was watching Tammy from Twisted Stitches. Hi Tammy, she's here in the chat. She was unboxing her yarn of the month club from a different company, and it was also kind of like orange and purple, and I said that I'm really starting to like this combo of orange and purple, two colors that I would normally not put together, but I'm really beginning to think that it is quite a good combination actually. So you saw it here, a live unboxing of the latest Yarnable club box. Where's my sticker? I think I lost my sticker. Where did I put it? I think I put it there so I can sticker it. Okay, so this was this month's Yarnable box. And I really love my Yarnable, and as I've said, I think it's a good price, and they have really nice perks in addition to the things that you get. So my personal opinion, that's where we are now. My personal opinion is that it's a very nice club. And because, you know, you have the option and you can choose what kind of yarn weight you get and how many you get. So you can also get 2, for example, and then you will have enough. If you get 2 of the fingering weight and you have a shawl amount, you won't get sweater amounts, but you get a shawl amount. And if you get 2 of the DK, then that's enough for a hat and a cowl, for example. So I think it's nice, and it's enough to do bigger projects. The yarn itself is of very high quality. The dyeing is hand dyed yarn, and it's very good quality dyeing as well. And I love that you get a good amount of extras, but not too much so that you think the extras are more than the yarn, or this club is all about the extras, which is some of the, you know, problems that I raised last week with some of the clubs. But it's just like the right amount of extras and some very nice perks, like, for example, the different discounts that you get for the website. Who is this club good for? People who like to get hand-dyed yarn, people who don't care getting the same kind of yarn. I mean, the same fiber and the same yarn weight every month. You know, as opposed to Knit Crate, where you get totally different yarn every month. With this club, you get exactly the same yarn every month, just different colorways. And if you're an international subscriber like me, then yes, take into consideration that the price of shipping does come on top of the box, that it does ship in a box. Even though it's a small box, it is a box still, so sometimes it gets there later, sometimes this month for some reason. Maybe they shipped it earlier, but this month I actually got it on time, but most of the time I'm like a month behind. I can also show you the August one. This was the August colorway of the Yarnable. I showed it to you before when I showed the website, and this was the colorway Beach Ball. Some orange and greens and blues, very beachy. So you can see very, very good quality of hand-dyed yarn. Okay, now I'm gonna go in the chat and see what people said, and if you guys have any questions or special comments or remarks specifically about the Yarnable club, then that's the time to write them in there. So people said they never heard of the Yarnable, so I hope that my review of them now helped you guys. Tammy says Reggie does an amazing job. That for me, no questions are needed. Oh, thank you, Tammy. Thank you. I'm happy to supply the information. Yeah, people say they never heard of them. Hi, Karen. Welcome. Sorry I missed you coming in. Jean says, thank you so much for doing this review. Super helpful and very much appreciated. Thank you. Thank you for watching. That's what I'm here for. I mean, that was my intention. No, people say they don't know Yarnable, never heard of them. Well, as I've said, I really hope that now you've heard of them, and that if you do like them, and if I gave a good impression, then definitely go back on their website and sign up to be notified when subscriptions are open again. Oh, Joe went. Okay, we lost Joe. So bye, Joe. I'm probably like a half an hour late on say goodbye. But Joe left. Everyone said bye to Joe. Tammy said, are the patterns there for always? Are they downloadable? Yes. So what they do is they give you pattern suggestions. So the patterns which you will be linked to when you go on the QR code that I showed you on the postcard, are not patterns that that are written specifically for Yarnable or anything like that. It's not like Knit Crate. It's like suggestions of patterns which are out there, and you would go well with the yarn that the colorway that came that month. So most of the times they are free patterns from different places that maybe you wouldn't by yourself think of finding. And yes, they are there, so they stay there. People love the stickers. Yes, people love the extras. I do too. Very pretty yarn. People think the yarn is nice. So yeah, well, yes, as I said, it's very, very high quality, very good hand-dyed yarn, and a wonderful, wonderful option. And Angela says she really loves the beach ball color. I did too. I thought it was a very good colorway for August. It was very summer. I actually have here another extra that came with the Yarnable Club a different month. Look at these. Well, this is my beer that I'm drinking, but look at this beer cozy here. It says, wait, let me. It's yarn o'clock somewhere. So, you know, they have the fun kind of extras, and I really like that. Okay, so I don't see any other questions or remarks about Yarnable, so I will go on and continue to talk about the next club. And if you remember something or you suddenly have something to ask, then I will probably catch it after I finish talking about the next one. So the next club I'm going to talk about is, and I don't want nobody getting offended. Yeah, I mean, I told you guys there were many clubs out of those. I surveyed so many. Yeah, I mean the 10 big ones, and then all the Etsy club that I surveyed, and all the independent clubs that I went through. If you guys follow my channel and watch me do unboxing and different reviews of them, then you know I really did get a lot of clubs. So on one side, it says something when I say one club is my favorite, and on the other side, it does not say any less about the other ones, because many of them are very good. And as I've said, the Lola Did It, I just love her yarns and love her dyeing, and the Yarnable is just amazing. But the absolute favorite that I don't think any other club came above, because it pretty much checks each one of the boxes, is the one I'm going to talk about next. And if you follow my channel, I will give you 30 seconds to guess which one it is. And while you guys guess, I will get the link for the draw to draw the winners from the last two lives that I did. So I'm gonna go get the links, and you guys, if you follow my channel and you know me, I'll let you guess. Can you guess which is the next club that I'm going to talk about when I say it's my absolute favorite? Ooh, I have followers that know me. Yes, it is indeed the Mermaid's Purse yarns. And I'm going to talk about them in just a second. Let me just finish preparing the draw. I will do the draw after I talk about the Mermaid's Purse, but I'm just going to prepare it so everything's ready. And then I will take you to the Oh, Tammy, no, it's not the nudibranchs. Although the nudibranchs are wonderful and I love the idea, but it is actually the Mermaid's Purse yarns. So I'm going to take you guys to the Mermaid's Purse yarns. Okay, so the Mermaid's Purse yarns, it is a Catherine, I got you completely hooked as well. Yeah, there are a few people who subscribed following my reviews of the Mermaid's Purse. And I was very happy to hear that. There's actually one more YouTuber who subscribed to the same club that I was getting and starting also doing unboxings. I was very happy because she actually mentioned that she only started getting this yarn after she watched my unboxings and it got her hooked. So yes, Mermaid's Purse yarns, if you don't know them yet, definitely check her out. It is a UK based company. I think it is the second or third yarn club out of all the clubs that I surveyed that is actually based in Europe, which made it a little cheaper for me than the clubs which are coming from other places that are not in Europe. However, I still, because it's based in the UK and Brexit and all, you guys know, then I still sort of pay what the UK calls international shipping. It's not as expensive as international shipping out of Canada or the US, but it is still considered international shipping. So the Mermaid's Purse yarns. She has 2 yarn clubs, and the one that I subscribe to is called Around the World Yarn Club. So I'm gonna take you there. This is the page where she introduces all of her yarn clubs. So the one I'm getting is Around the World Yarn Club and the international one. So the prices that you see here are in pound, in British pounds, and this one is the Around the World Yarn Club for inside the UK, and this one is the Funky Fins Sock Club for inside the UK, and then you have both of the yarn clubs also internationally. So the one that I got, the one that I recommend, or the ones that I'm talking about today, is this one, Around the World Yarn Club International. So what you get, international shipping for Around the World Yarn Club, and the price, so this price, £19, is including the international shipping. Sounds good, huh? That's already like a hard to beat price. So it says, go on a yarn adventure as we visit exotic coastal locations. What do you get? You get 2 25 grams hand-dyed DK cotton mini skeins and 1 50 grams DK cotton midi skein. Now, midi skein is the 50 grams and the minis are 25. So all in all, you get 100 grams of DK weight cotton, 100% cotton. That is the only club out of all the clubs that I mentioned where you get all cotton yarns all the time. It's only DK weight cotton yarns. That's the yarn that you get. And the colorway changes each month. The colorways are inspired by different locations around the world. You also get an extra stitch marker. So every month we got a stitch marker that had something to do with the places that inspired that month. And you get non-food goodies inspired by our destination. And what I really like about this yarn club is that the goodies 80% of the time had nothing to do with the yarn. I mean, we got lip balm and a bracelet, a nice kit for how do you call it, weaving. There was a lot of really good stuff in there, but it wasn't always crochet or knit or yarn related. You get a fact and trivia sheet, which I always showed on my unboxings. And if you haven't watched any of my unboxings of this club, I have a whole playlist on my channel. If you go back to my channel and you go on playlists, and you will find the Mermaid's Purse Yarns playlist, where I have all the unboxings of the boxes that I got throughout the year. And I always showed my fact and trivia sheet that I got on there. And then of course you get options to buy extra yarn in the exclusive colors. These are perks, okay? So perks are the options to buy extra yarns in the exclusive colors. You buy vegan friendly, cruelty free, and you shop small business, which I think is a very, very good cause. In knitting, crochet, weaving, and macrame ready. So whatever your yarn fiber art is, you're good with this club. So other than this perks, of course, you get to go on the members area of the Mermaid's Purse Yarn website, and you also can join the Mermaid's Purse Facebook group, where there are different things going on. What you pay, I just told you. It is £19 a month, including international shipping. Stopping, skipping, or freezing your subscription, I did not come across an option. However, I did write back and forth with the wonderful lady who runs the Mermaid's Purse Yarns, and as mentioned before, it is a small business. It's not like some very big yarn company. It is, just imagine, she's not, her business is not all that much bigger than, you know, an Etsy seller, okay? She just has her own website and she runs things more ordinarily. So I assume that if you just write her or talk to her or, you know, communicate her with some way and tell her that, you know, you have to skip a month but you don't want to stop your subscription or so on, I'm pretty sure that she will be open to that. She's like, you're dealing with a person, not a big company. So I don't think that would be a problem. What I got, I'm not gonna start showing you everything I got because, as I've said, I do have a whole playlist on my channel showing everything that I got. So I'm gonna go back to me. So as I've said, if you go on the if you are interested, you can go back on my channel, watch the playlist, see everything that I got, this very detailed unboxing of all the boxes, and get a better review. My personal opinion, I told you guys, my personal opinion is this yarn club is my absolute favorite. Out of all the clubs that I got throughout the year, this was my favorite one. And I am going to continue getting it until it runs out, because it was, from the beginning, it was like a 12-month deal, and then the yarn club ends. And once it ends, she will start a new one with a different theme. So this around the world thing is going to end, but there's gonna be a new option on the website to sign up for the new club, and it will have a different theme, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna sign up for that one as well, just because I really love what she does. Who is it good for? Well, in general, I think it's good for everyone, but if you are looking for a yarn club that has natural fibers which are not wool, so not non-wool fibers and non-acrylic fibers, this club is 100% cotton, so all the time. And so if you're the kind of person who doesn't sign up to yarn clubs because, oh, you get, I don't know, merino or alpaca or whatever 85% of the time, and you barely get any, you know, tencel or cotton or bamboo, then this is the club for you. Okay, so that sort of concludes my opinion of the Mermaid's Purse yarn, and I'm going to hop into the chat and read what you guys had to say about it. And if you have any questions or something specific to say about the Mermaid's Purse yarn, this is the time to put it in the chat. People were leaving. I'm sorry that I missed saying goodbye. Jean says shipping included as a really great deal. Yes, exactly. And I don't have one right now to show you, but if you go back and watch the unboxings on the playlist, you will see why the shipping is so cheap, and that's just genius the way she does it. Catherine says the Funky Fiends is a wool one. Yeah, I mean, she does, like I said, she does have different clubs on the website. The one I got, the Around the World Yarn Club, is all cotton. The other one, the Funky Fiends, is wool club. I think it's merino. But as I've said, once the Around the World Club is finished, she is going to open a new one, and that one is supposed to also be kind of a plant-based fiber. Oh, Wilma was leaving, so sorry I missed saying goodbye, Wilma. Carrie said, which one is she talking about? I just got here. Oh, the last one I was talking about is the Mermaid's Purse yarns. Jean says, I am really wondering how she can actually make any money off such a sweet deal. That is so great to know. Yeah, okay, again, I don't want to ruin anything, but just go back and watch my unboxings of her club. You will understand it. Kim, affordably crafty, asked, what's the best subscription for extras? Well, if what you care about is the extras, I mentioned it in my last live, the one that has the most extras and like make a huge extravaganza of the extras is the Crochet Society. However, on my personal opinion, you kind of get a dump on the yarn side of the subscription club. It's like all stars in your eyes when you open and you see all those extras, but then the yarn you get is like not as good as the extras. But for extras, yeah, definitely go for Crochet Society. Carrie, hi, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Lori said, what would 19 pounds be in US dollars? That's a good question. I have no idea. 19 pounds is about 22, 23 euros, I think. So that would make it $25, $26, something like that. So around there. Jacqueline says, I'm from the UK, so I'm going to try the Mermaid's Purse. Yes, if you live in the UK, it's even cheaper. And not only are her yarns amazing, and she's amazing, and she's a wonderful person, and she does a great job on the dyeing. And the website itself has more than just the yarn clubs, okay? So if you're also in the market for just, you know, different hand-dyed yarns and such, definitely check out her website. Dee says, I agree, the extras are great with Crochet Society. Yes, I mean, definitely. If you're a extra person, out of all the clubs I was talking about, the club that has the most extras and also, like I said, the most extravagant ones are Crochet Society. Lori says, still sounds like a pretty good deal. Yes, it is. People say, yeah, it's around $25, just like I said. Dee says, use Google for money conversion. Yeah, I wish I could right now. I can't do it, but maybe other people's in the chat can. Carrie asked, is there a decent club that makes a project over 3 months? Kind of like Jimmy Bean, but I don't... Oh, not that I've run across. Not that I found. But that's a good idea. I think if a club would start that would be a good niche to be in. Oh, Judy said 19 pounds is 25.24 US dollars. Thank you for that, Judy. Naughty Knitting Sacks is here. Where? Did I miss her? Oh, hi! Hi! I'm sorry I missed you in the chat. Naughty Knitting Sacks, hello, welcome. Hi, I really love you. I am craving things from your Instagram all the time. Angela says, I would like to try the Mermaid's Purse after the first of the year. Yes, definitely. Wait. At the end of January, she should be having her new clubs up on the website. All right. So, since I think we sort of finished talking about the Mermaid's Purse yarns, and if you have any more questions about them, just ask. And like I said, if you really like, you can also go back and watch my unboxings of them. Now I only have my Etsy clubs to talk about, and since yarn clubs on Etsy are like a whole, you can do a whole live just about that. Then I'm gonna talk about them as a whole and not like each one of them specifically, but I did link the main ones that I got off of Etsy in the description box below the video, and you are more than welcome to go and check them out. And if you want a full list of all the Etsy clubs that I tried out throughout the year, because there are more than I put in the description box. I put the main ones, the ones that I got more than just once or twice, I put in the description box below. But if but since there are so many more that I look throughout the year, if you're interested in that, then definitely, you know, you can write me a message, you can email me, you can whatever, and I will give you a full list of them, or maybe I will just like convey a nice list and put it on the J-Hook Crochet Facebook group. And if you're not a member yet, you're more than welcome to join, and then you can really go through all the Etsy stores that I surveyed throughout the years. But I think like Etsy clubs as a whole is what I want to talk about next. So, but before I go talking about the Etsy clubs, I'm going to draw the two winners from my last two lives and show you what's going to be the giveaway for this one. Oh, we have some questions. Yeah, people say a call club will be amazing. Yes. So, see, if anyone here wants to start their own club, here's a wonderful idea. You will have your own niche, and that's always a good place to be. So a call club, yeah. Angela says, I have been stuck with using big box stores yarn. I would love to experience yarn from all. Definitely. So yarn club is the way to go. Carrie asks, which box comes with enough yarn to do all the projects or do it twice? That's Crochet Surprise. I talked about, that's the first one I talked about in this live stream. I have mentioned that they give only one pattern a month, but they give enough yarn to make the same pattern like 2 or 3 times sometimes. Lori says, I think Ophelia Talks is getting into the call kit game. She has one going right now that I think is almost done, but I believe she's planning more. Do you mean that she's selling kits with yarn to make the project? And Catherine says, Reggie, maybe we should have a chat with Kat about the call club. Yeah, definitely. That would be a good idea because I really love her yarns. Okay, so I'm gonna do the draw. I'm gonna take you with me, and we finished talking about this, and we're gonna go to the YouTube random comment picker, and I already put in the URL for the hobby live, so I hope you guys all went back and commented like I said. And I'm going to now choose the winner for this hook cup, or little cup to hold all of your crochet hooks or needles that I got from Hobby, and I have another one just like it to give away. And I have said on my Hobby live 2 or 3 weeks ago, I'm not sure, that if you guys come back to the video and comment on it after the live is over, then you will be entered into the giveaway. And I am going to filter duplicate users. And get the comments. And 19 people commented. And we are going to choose a winner. And the winner is Julie Nicholson. And she wrote, I love hobby. I've never been disappointed with my yarn or orders. Great quality. If you catch sales, great value and great service. The rainbow cotton is also my favorite cotton. I use rainbow color Cotton King to make my sis love cowl shawl. Oh, that was my cowl. Also made some lovely beaded shawls with the glittery universe yarns. So Julie, you are the winner. I will also, in case you're not here with us today, I will also put your name on my Facebook group and on my community tab, and please email me with your details so I can get you your prize. And now I'm going to go over and get the URL. Sorry. So I'm going to go over and get the URL for our other prize. So this was from last week's live chat. Sorry about that. Okay, so now I'm going to insert a URL from last week's live chat. And there I asked you guys to tell me which one of the yarn clubs that I was talking about last week was your favorite, or was the one that you wanted to get. And the prize for the person who will be pulled out now is this notion pouch from Darn Good Yarn, as well as the banana fiber yarn. And once again, I'm going to filter duplicate users and get the YouTube comments. And we have 14 people who commented. And let's start and choose a winner. And it's Tammy from Twisted Stitches. Congratulations, Tammy. She says, my favorite subscription box that you spoke of is Knit Crate. Mostly for the value of the kit itself and the extras you get for being a member. I love this breakdown of the various subscription boxes. It is super helpful and I look forward to the next one. So congratulations, Tammy. You are the winner of the giveaway. So we have our two winners, and I ask you girls, even though Tammy, I know we speak every day, but please still email me so that I can get your prize to you. And before I move on to concluding my Etsy clubs, I'm going to talk I'm going to check the chats again. So Tammy said, if someone from US and UK got together to start a call club, UK can send to European customers, US can send to the US and Canada customers. It's a good idea. I wish there was a company like that. Maybe it could solve the shipping problems, definitely. Lori said, yes, she designed a pattern. Oh, okay, I guess that was about Ophelia Talks. She designed a pattern pack, a kit, and does weekly tutorials. That's really cool. I haven't looked into that at all. So yeah, everyone's congratulating Julie. And oh, Sandy is here. Hello, Sandy. Hi, welcome. Thank you for joining me. I'm very happy that you're here. And then everyone's congratulating Julie, and everyone is congratulating Tammy. And all right, so congrats to everyone. Judy says bye everyone. Bye, Judy. Thank you for being here. Have a great day. So the last thing I'm going to talk about is, as I've said, the Etsy clubs that I have surveyed. And did go through a whole lot of them, as I said. So I'm going to talk in general about Etsy clubs. There are different yarn dyers, sellers on Etsy who do monthly clubs. Each of them have their own theme. Each of them has their own options. Some of them give options of what kind of yarn you want. Some of them don't. Some of them give you the option to get one or more skeins, and some of them don't. So it's different from one to the other. But normally what you get is a skein of yarn or two in the yarn base you chose or not chose, in the colorway of the month, with an inspiration which is either an overall topic, like it would be the Disney Yarn Club, or you know, like the one book yarn club. I saw one that was inspired by the Greek gods. So most of the time they will have like a theme, but sometimes it will also be every month I take a picture and that picture would be this month's inspiration. So it kind of depends on the seller. But every month you will get the colorway of the month, and normally there are no perks with this club because it's an Etsy seller. Most of what you get is just, you know, what you pay for. So you will get the yarn of the month. Sometimes some of them will also do a yarn of the month plus a stitch marker or a progress keeper, and some of them will also do like a tea or something along with it. What you pay varies from one seller to the other, but mostly it revolves around the $20 to $30 a month, depending on how many skeins you get, what kind of yarn, and you know, just generally the pricing level of that specific dyer. You can, of course, you can stop, skip, or freeze your subscription at any time because you pay monthly. So you would have to go on the Etsy store every month and order the next month. It's not like a yearly subscription that automatically renews or whatever. When you do Etsy clubs, you go, you see the listing of next month, you decide if you want to get it or not. So it's as easy as that. On one side, it's good. That way you can decide ahead if you want to get next month or not, and you don't have to go and cancel or freeze or whatever. On the other hand, sometimes it's kind of nice when you have your yarn subscription that it kind of automatically renews and you don't have to think about it every month. And sometimes on Etsy you won't get the notifications or whatever. So it's important to know that. Lori is leaving. Love this topic, Reggie got her on. Okay, thank you, Lori, for being here today. I am very, very happy that you joined us. So what I got a lot of different clubs, and I'm just gonna show you like a short survey of some of them. Some of them I also have unboxings on videos on my channel, so maybe some of them you've already seen. So this one is Star Fiber Studio, and this one is based in the Netherlands. So for me, when I buy on Etsy, like anywhere else that I buy, but when I buy on Etsy, then even more than anywhere else, the shipping costs are important. And then most of the yarns that I got as Etsy yarn clubs were European based. So this one is called Star Fiber Studio. Links to Star Fiber Studio, of course, are in the description box below. And she had a monthly yarn club that was based on different things like from nature. It was either a mineral, a flower, different gems, every month something else. So this one was the August colorway. Look at this. This is just beautiful. And what you get every month is you get the yarn of the month in the base that you chose. So she does give a choice out of, I think, 6 or 7 different yarn bases. And you choose whatever. Look at that. Isn't that just gorgeous? So you choose the yarn base that you want to get. And you also get a stitch marker for every month and a little extra along with it. So it's a very, very nice yarn club to get. She has beautiful colors, and I will show you another one of hers. This one was September. And this one was actually based on a precious stone. And then we also got the stitch marker that had the stone in it. So that was really nice. Oh, sorry, it wasn't a precious stone. It was a mineral. So beautiful work she does on dyeing yarn. And another thing I want to say about this club, which I really, really liked, is, like I said, not only she ships from within the European Union, so it makes it a little bit cheaper and all. She also ships in an envelope, and the yarn comes in a vacuum bag. So it's like literally it's something that you can put through the mailbox, even though it is in a hank, and it makes it that much cheaper and it arrives that much quicker. So beautiful work on that. That is Star Fiber Studios, as I've said, based in the Netherlands. Then I had, Then I had the Tiny Toadstool Cottage, and this is based in Australia. So her yarn club is based on different fairy tale books. So every month is a different fairy tale. And oh, Madonna's here. Hi, Madonna. Welcome. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. So the month that I'm going to show you now, I kept it still packed because I wanted to show you exactly what you get. So this was based on, if I'm not mistaken, The Princess and the Frog. Yeah. So this yarn club is called I'm a Bookworm, and it's called Fairy Tale Edition. So she, I guess, started the I'm a Bookworm yarn club, and then this year was the Fairy Tale Edition. And specifically the month that I'm going to show you was based on the Princess and the Frog. We got 100 grams skein of sock fingering weight yarn, and 20 gram mini skein, and the colorway names are By the Fountain and Good as Gold. We also got a Frog Prince Progress Keeper and some teas. And it does say we also got a 10 gram mini, and it is called Speckled Frog. So actually you got a main color, two coordinating colors. One is a 20 grams skein, and then one is a 10 gram skeins, and then you got the tea and the Progress Keeper. So this was the Tiny Toadstool Cottage. This is the business card. Tiny Toadstool Cottage, and of course, as I've said, links in the description box. And that's how it came. So this is the colorway. Let me show you. Okay, so the main colorway, this big hank down there, is called By the Pool or By the Wishing Well. I just said it. I'm sorry. And then the mini skein is called Good as Gold. And this is the, other way around. This is the Progress Keeper that we got, the Frog Prince Progress Keeper, if I can hold it right to the camera. It keeps turning, 1 second. So, there it is. So, really, really beautiful colorway, I must say. And I really love the interpretation of Princess and the Frog. and that is the 10-gram mini that is called Speckled Frog. That also came with it. All beautiful yarn. You can feel that the yarn itself is high quality yarn. It is a 60% superwash merino and 20% fine alpaca and 20% nylon. So it's a merino alpaca nylon blend, and it's very, very, very soft. And the colorways are beautiful. And then we got these two tees, which my understanding is you get 2 different ones every month. So that was the Tiny Toadstool Cottage. That's the second option that I wanted to show you. And I have on my channel the playlist of my Nudie Branks club, which is also an Etsy club from Felt Fusion. And she actually opened her new website last week, if I'm not mistaken. So I also have her website linked in the description box below, and not just her Etsy store. Definitely check them out. And then, well, I can show you Etsy clubs all day long, but really I would just say, if you're interested in clubs on Etsy and you want to see the ones that I got, then just go back to my website, to my channel under videos, and you will see all the different unboxings. You can also go to the playlist, unboxings and reviews, and then you will see all the different unboxings of different clubs that I did throughout the year. So who is Etsy club good for? Etsy club is good for someone who doesn't want to commit to one club, likes to spice it up, go look at the picture, look at the inspiration, what will next month be, and decide, maybe I don't want to get this month, or maybe I want to get a different club every month. So I want to get January from this seller, and then February I want to try this seller, and I want to try a little bit of everyone. So this is who Etsy is good for. It's also good for, people who want to not get it every month, because you can choose just not to get it because of the way things are done on Etsy. If you want it, you buy it. If you don't want it, you don't buy it. And so it's just as easy as that. Okay, that pretty much concludes my big survey of yarn clubs. I had 2 live streams. Each of them was like 2 hours long, talking about all these clubs that I tried out throughout the year. And I gave you every piece of information that I could, and my personal opinion in each one of them, and also, the more dry facts on each of them. Please feel free to ask me any questions you want. If you are interested in subscribing to any of these clubs, then links in the description box below. Whenever there is an option to get a discount of some kind, I did put the discount code in the description box below, and whenever there was something special, I also put it in there. Also in the description box below, as always, you will find links to my Etsy store. And if you want to contribute to this channel, then you can do it by buying from me, or you can also donate with PayPal. There's a link in the description box below. And there are so many other ways in which you can support me, which is basically, subscribe to my channel, like my videos, comment on my videos, and show me that you want to see more of me. Chat. Sandy says, Reggie, I could watch you all day long. You are so helpful. Not to mention gorgeous. Oh, come on. Thank you for all the work you put on this. Thank you, Sandy. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a wonderful, wonderful, supportive friend. And thank you for watching. And thank you for the compliments. I am really, really, really insecure in front of cameras. Most of the time on my channel, what you see is my hands when I film tutorials or do unboxing or whatever. I prefer to show my hands and not myself. So being live on YouTube is kind of a big deal for me. But I really appreciate all of you being here and supporting me. Madonna says, Reggie, you're fabulous. I so appreciate all the fun info. Thank you, Madonna. And I appreciate you being here. Thank you very much. Sandy says, does the Tiny Toadstool Cottage ship to the US? Yes, she does ship worldwide. And thank you for asking that, because I completely forgot to mention that, as I've said, it ships out of Australia. She ships worldwide. But Australia, I don't know what's the situation there right now. But when I started ordering from her, there was some problem with shippings. 2 of my orders were stuck for quite a long time until they finally got here. It didn't really bother me. I wasn't like, stressed to get a yarn or anything. But you just need to know that at the current situation, a lot of things that are shipped internationally take a long time. But she does ship internationally. Jean says, thanks again and have a safe and fun day, everyone. Thank you, Jean, for being here. I really appreciate it. Tammy says, right, Sandy. She not only is gorgeous, she does a wonderful job. Thank you, girls. Don't be self-conscious. You're natural. Oh. Well, thank you, girls. Now I might just have to do it every week. So before I go, again, like I said, feel free to join the Facebook group, ask me any questions you want. You can email me. My email is in each one of my subscription boxes of my videos. And you can also, as I said, find the group on Facebook and ask questions there. Yes, Sandy, we definitely do know a thing or two about delayed shipping. You can have a very good conversation about that with Tammy, who is, I think, like 3 months now, 4 months waiting on her package. So you guys can comfort each other. And you can tell her that it does eventually get there sometime. Yeah, so before I go, I will just let you all know that, just like all the other live streams, this live stream will have a giveaway in it too. So after this live stream is finished, you have to wait until I finish the live and wait until the video uploads as a video. So it goes on replay. Once it goes on replay, and come back to the video and comment. Right now you cannot comment because we're live, and if you write something, it will go in the chat and it won't count. So come back to this video after it's loaded into the replay and comment which of these yarn clubs was your favorite, which one of everything that I showed today and everything that I showed in general, because we're in the end of part 2 now, so everything including part 1 as well. And comment and say which one was your favorite. Are you subscribed to any of them? Are you interested in subscribing to any of them? Let me know. And you can win a prize. And what will you win, you ask? Well, so the prize for this month will be this Tudor Rose Jane Austen Yarn Club yarn. So you can watch me unboxing this yarn on my channel. I have a video about it from when I got it and I unboxed it. And the inspiration for this yarn was one of my favorite Jane Austen books. It's called Pride and Prejudice. And it is called Oh, Mr. Darcy. That is the name of this colorway. It has some lovely browns, beige, creams, and green. And sorry, I'm looking to see if there's the information about it, but it's not on the tag. However, it is fingering weight yarn. And it was the May 2020 colorway of the Jane Austen Club from the Tudor Rose on Etsy. Definitely check her out and definitely go watch my video unboxing this. So this skein of yarn will be in the giveaway for the comments on this video. So as I said, wait until it goes into replay, come back to the video, comment, and on my next live stream I will choose a winner. So I'm gonna read the last time reading the comments, and then I'm gonna say goodbye. So D says, I did what Sandy and Madonna said. Appreciate all your work researching and showing us all this. Thanks for everything. I think you're beautiful also and smart. Love you. D, thank you so very much. I love you too. I love all you girls. You're so supportive, and I really, really appreciate all of you being here. Tammy says, yeah, I'm in shipping limbo too. Yes. Jacqueline says, thank you so much for the advice. It's so helpful. I'm very glad that I could be helpful. That's what I'm here for. Tammy remembers this unboxing. Yeah, I was, this unboxing was, I think it was one of my absolute favorite, the Tudor Rose. But my very first unboxing of this club was very unfortunate. My something went on with my camera and my light, and it blew out all the colors, and you couldn't really see it very well. So then I had to show it a second time, but it's still beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to leave it at that. Don't forget to come back to the video, comment to enter into the giveaway. Hugs, yes, hugs to everyone, hugs to you all. I really love you all. I appreciate you all being here. I appreciate you all watching. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. If you're not yet subscribed to my channel, then hit that subscribe button and check out my channel for much more than what you have seen today. And I will be here next week with a new live with a fresh new topic. So I hope I will see you all then. Thank you all. Bye.